The story of Tokyo, a sprawling metropolis and the most populous city on earth, begins humbly. In the 12th century, it was a small fishing village known as Edo. Nestled on the Kanto plain of Japan, Edo was a world away from the imperial capital of Kyoto. Life was simple, centered around the rhythms of the sea and the changing seasons. The village was surrounded by dense forests and fertile rice paddies, a stark contrast to the concrete jungle it would one day become. Edo's strategic location on the Sumida River, however, hinted at its future significance. The river provided a vital waterway for trade and transportation, connecting Edo to other parts of Japan. This access to the sea would later prove crucial in Edo's rise to prominence. The village remained relatively obscure for centuries, a quiet backwater in the shadow of more powerful clans and cities. Little did the early inhabitants of Edo know that their humble village was destined for greatness. The seeds of Tokyo's future were sown in the fertile ground of the Kanto plain, waiting for the right moment to sprout and flourish. The story of Tokyo is a testament to the power of time, ambition, and the enduring human spirit. From these humble beginnings, a global metropolis would emerge, forever shaping the destiny of Japan and leaving an indelible mark on the world stage. The late 12th century marked a turning point in Japanese history, with far-reaching consequences for Edo. This period was characterized by significant political and military upheaval, setting the stage for the rise of new powers and the fall of old ones. The Genpei War, a major conflict between the Minamoto and Taira clans, engulfed the nation. This war, lasting from 1180 to 1185, was a struggle for supremacy that would reshape the political landscape of Japan. In 1180, Minamoto no Yoritomo, a rising military leader, chose Edo as his base of operations. Yoritomo's decision was strategic, as he sought a location that would provide both security and a tactical advantage over his rivals. This decision would prove to be a pivotal moment in Edo's history. By establishing his base in Edo, Yoritomo set the foundation for the village's future significance. Yoritomo recognized Edo's strategic importance. Its location on the Kanto plain offered natural defenses, such as rivers and mountains, which provided protection against potential attacks. Its location on the Kanto plain offered natural defenses and control over vital trade routes. These trade routes were essential for the movement of goods and resources, making Edo a critical hub for commerce and communication. From this strategic vantage point, Yoritomo consolidated his power, ultimately emerging victorious from the Genpei War. His success in the war allowed him to establish a new era of governance in Japan. In 1192, he established the Kamakura shogunate, the first shogunate in Japanese history, and ruled from Kamakura, a city not far from Edo. This marked the beginning of a new political structure that would dominate Japan for centuries. Although Yoritomo did not make Edo his capital, his presence significantly elevated the village's status. Edo became more than just a military base. It became a symbol of Yoritomo's power and influence. Edo became a crucial stronghold for the Kamakura shogunate, attracting warriors, artisans, and merchants. This influx of people brought new skills and knowledge, further enhancing Edo's importance. The influx of new residents brought with them new skills, ideas, and resources, contributing to Edo's gradual growth and development. Artisans introduced new crafts, while merchants established trade networks that connected Edo to other parts of Japan. The foundations for a more prosperous and influential future were being laid. The village's transformation was slow but steady as it began to evolve into a bustling center of activity. The Kamakura period witnessed the construction of Edo Castle, a fortified structure that would later become the largest castle in the world. This castle was not only a military stronghold but also a symbol of the shogunate's power and authority. The castle served not only as a military stronghold but also as a symbol of authority and power. Its imposing presence was a constant reminder of the shogunate's dominance and control. As Edo Castle grew in size and grandeur, so too did the town surrounding it. The construction of the castle attracted more residents, leading to the expansion of the town and the development of new infrastructure. Edo's transformation from a humble fishing village to a strategic center of power was well underway. This transformation laid the groundwork for Edo's future as a major political and economic hub in Japan. The early 17th century ushered in another era of profound change for Edo, a city that would soon become the heart of Japan. In 1603, Tokugawa Ieyasu, a powerful daimyo, established the Tokugawa shogunate, marking the beginning of the Edo period. This was a pivotal moment in Japanese history, as it signified the start of over 2 centuries of peace and stability under Tokugawa rule. Ieyasu, like Yoritomo before him, recognized Edo's strategic significance and chose it as the seat of his new government. Its location was ideal, nestled in a natural harbor and surrounded by fertile lands, making it a perfect hub for political and economic activities. This decision proved to be a watershed moment, propelling Edo into the national spotlight and setting it on a course to become one of the world's largest cities. The transformation was swift and profound, as the city began to expand and evolve at an unprecedented rate. Ieyasu's vision for Edo extended far beyond its existing fortifications. He envisioned a grand capital that would reflect the power and prestige of the Tokugawa shogunate. He embarked on an ambitious plan to transform Edo from a military stronghold into a grand capital city. This involved extensive urban planning and development, with a focus on creating a city that was both functional and aesthetically pleasing. Under his rule, Edo Castle underwent a massive expansion, becoming a sprawling complex of palaces, gardens, and administrative buildings. The castle became the symbolic heart of the city, representing the power and authority of the Tokugawa shogunate. The surrounding town was also reshaped, with new districts established for samurai residences, merchant quarters, and entertainment areas. This careful planning ensured that the city could accommodate its growing population and diverse social classes. To further solidify Edo's position as the center of power, the Tokugawa shogunate implemented the Sankin-kotai system. This policy required daimyo from across Japan to spend alternate years residing in Edo, effectively holding their families hostage in the capital. This system required daimyo from across Japan to spend alternate years residing in Edo, effectively holding their families hostage in the capital. This not only ensured loyalty, but also brought immense wealth and cultural diversity to the city. This policy had a profound impact on Edo's development. The constant influx of daimyo and their retinues created a bustling atmosphere, with a constant demand for goods, services, and entertainment. The influx of daimyo and their vast retinues created a huge demand for housing, goods, and services, fueling Edo's rapid population growth. Artisans, merchants, and laborers flocked to the city, seeking opportunities and contributing to its vibrant economy. The Edo period witnessed a remarkable transformation. The city grew not just in size, but also in cultural and economic significance, becoming a center of art, literature, and commerce. The once sleepy fishing village had blossomed into a bustling metropolis, a testament to the ambition and vision of its rulers. The city's growth was a reflection of the stability and prosperity brought about by the Tokugawa shogunate. The city's unique social structure, with its strict division between samurai, merchants, artisans, and outcasts, would shape its character for centuries to come. Each class had its own distinct role and place within the city, contributing to its complex and dynamic society. The seeds of Tokyo's modern identity were sown in the fertile ground of the Edo period. The foundations laid during this time would influence the city's development for generations, shaping it into the vibrant and dynamic metropolis we know today. As Edo flourished as the political center of Japan, it also experienced a remarkable cultural and economic blossoming. The city, which would later become Tokyo, was a beacon of progress and innovation during its time. The influx of people from all corners of the country brought with them a diverse array of customs, traditions, and artistic expressions, creating a vibrant cultural melting pot. This diversity was reflected in the daily lives of Edo's inhabitants, from their clothing and food to their festivals and religious practices. Edo became a hub for literature, theatre, art, and cuisine, attracting some of the most talented individuals in the land. Writers, poets, and artists found inspiration in the bustling city, contributing to a rich tapestry of cultural achievements that would influence generations to come. One of the most iconic forms of entertainment to emerge from Edo was kabuki theatre, known for its flamboyant costumes, elaborate makeup, and dramatic storylines. The performances were not just a form of entertainment, but also a reflection of the societal issues and human emotions of the time. Kabuki theaters drew huge crowds from all levels of society, becoming an integral part of Edo's social fabric. These theaters were places where people from different walks of life could come together, share experiences, and enjoy the art of storytelling. Ukiyo-e, a genre of woodblock prints depicting scenes from everyday life, also flourished during this period, capturing the beauty and dynamism of Edo's urban landscape. These prints were not only artistic masterpieces, but also valuable historical records that provide insight into the daily lives and environments of Edo's residents. Edo's economic prosperity was equally impressive. The city's economy thrived on a combination of agriculture, trade, and craftsmanship, creating a robust and diverse economic landscape. The city's merchants, though lower in social standing than the samurai class, played a vital role in its development. They were the backbone of Edo's economy, facilitating trade and ensuring the flow of goods and services. They established sophisticated trading networks connecting Edo to other parts of Japan and beyond. These networks were crucial for the exchange of goods, ideas, and culture, making Edo a cosmopolitan center of commerce. The Sumida River, once a lifeline for a small fishing village, was now teeming with boats transporting goods and passengers. This river was the artery of Edo, facilitating trade and communication within the city and with other regions. Markets and shops lined Edo's streets, offering a dazzling array of products, from everyday necessities to luxury items. These bustling markets were a testament to the city's economic vitality and the entrepreneurial spirit of its residents. The city's artisans, renowned for their craftsmanship, produced exquisite ceramics, textiles, lacquerware, and other crafts, further enhancing Edo's reputation as a center of commerce and creativity. Their works were highly sought after, not only within Japan, but also by foreign traders who recognized their quality and artistry. Edo's cultural and economic dynamism would leave an enduring legacy, shaping the identity of Tokyo for generations to come. The spirit of innovation, creativity, and resilience that characterized Edo continues to influence Tokyo, making it one of the most vibrant and dynamic cities in the world today.